So that is Shraddha. Shraddha means Shraddhavanjana. Those who are Shraddhavan, having Shraddha, that is, they are the bona fide recipients, in the marketplace of the holy name. Nam Hata, which was opened by Lord Nityananda for the benefit of the people of this world. Shraddhavanjana. It means that they have strong faith. Shabde Vishvas Sudridha Nischoya. Enough faith to make a firmly determined decision that I will only do bhakti. And I will not divert my attention to any other. I will only do bhakti. Krishna Bhakti Koile. And bhakti meaning the supreme Anga Bhakti, the most important Anga Bhakti, the most noteworthy, the most universally applicable in every respect in Kali Yuga. The only real viable form of bhakti is Nam Sankirtan. And Sankirtan means two things, Sangha Kirtan and Samyak Kirtan. Sangha Kirtan means when you're getting together, many devotees coming together. And Samyak Kirtan means that it is complete because it is based on Sambandha Tattva Gyan, Abhideya Tattva Gyan, and Prayojan Tattva Gyan. Without having the basis of Sambandha, Abhideya, and Prayojan Tattva Gyan, no one can come to the Shuddhanam platform. It is not complete without coming to the Shuddhanam platform. Then it's complete. Sankirtan. Complete Kirtan. Shuddhanam Kirtan. And ultimately Premanam Sankirtan. Which is the culmination of our chanting of Shuddhanam.
Could you explain that second bit again? The Prayojan, Sambandha, how do we apply that in Kirtan? So that it's devotees that come together, and then the second aspect, it has to have that tattva.
No, the point is that you... Sambandha Tattva means that you have to understand that you have a relationship with the holy name. The same relationship that you will have with Nami, you'll be having with the holy name. So therefore, to establish your relationship means that there should be some idea about your eternal constitutional rasa, ultimately. Kirtan rasa is Kirtan rasa when there is rasa. And rasa means ultimately prema rasa, so at least you have to have some idea as to what type of relationship you have with Krishna. And the same type of that is quality chanting. Quality chanting doesn't mean that you're just meticulously articulating and hearing every syllable, of the mantra. Some people pass that off as quality chanting as opposed to quantity. Quality chanting doesn't just mean, that is a superficial conception of quality chanting. External. Real quality chanting means that you're chanting the name of your Priya Bandhu, or you're chanting your name of your darling Lala and Lali, or you're chanting the name of your Swamini and your Priyatama, your lover. That this is the name, therefore, from your heart, because of your attraction, because of your feeling of attachment to the prospects of having such a sambandha, such as a relationship with Krishna, you're chanting his name with a desire, understanding that Abhideya Tattva means that you understand, that you have a clear conception of what is the process by which you can attain the prayojan, or the final outcome of actually realizing, you know, prema in one of those 5 relationships. 4 primary relationships in Braja. So quality chanting means that there's a, you know, there's no question of Shuddhanam without quality chanting. Sambandha Tattva Gyan means that what is the first Sambandha Tattva Gyan is, you know, Jiver Swarup Hoy Krishner Nityadas, but that is a general conception. It has to go from general to specific.
What if we don't know a specific relationship?
Huh?
What if we don't know a specific relationship?
Then
we should start.
Then why don't you know? What's stopping you from knowing? Why shouldn't you be able to know? Everyone can know their eternal relationship with Krishna. There's nothing saying that you can't know your eternal relationship with Krishna. You know, the only difficulty is that your vision is your introspection. By introspection, you should be able to know what it is that you want to be for Krishna. You don't have to want to be the son of your father. You already are the son of your father. So in that sense, it's not a question of wanting to be something for Krishna, but recognizing what you are. What is your actual intrinsic spiritual nature? You are there in your heart. You are the observer. So you should be able to see yourself. You should be able to know yourself. It's only because we're externally absorbed in the phenomenal world that we're not sufficiently attuned to our own self, because we've externalized our existence instead of understanding our internal nature. So therefore, Cheto Darpana Marjanam, go on with your chanting, and gradually, you know, the clouds of anarthas will dissipate sufficiently. When the, you know, lower modes of nature become reduced, their influence becomes reduced, and you become fixed up, nishta, you know, on the, you know, sattve, stitam, you know, prasidati. Become happy because you're not, let's say, disturbed by the lower modes of nature. So, you know, from the stage of anartha nivritti, one can eagerly follow in the footsteps of a particular Brajbasi because you recognize something about yourself, what you want to, what bhav you want to pursue, like that. So in any case, the point being that from the beginning, Shraddhavanjana, those who are Shraddhavanjana, they have the right to purchase the holy name based on eagerness. Based on eagerness to pursue your eternal relationship with Krishna. Shraddhavanjana. What does Shraddhavan mean? Shraddha, according to Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Jaiva Dharma, he says that, practically speaking, Shraddha and Sharanagati are synonymous. What is Sharanagati? Because first it comes Shraddha, then comes the, let's say, qualified sadhu sangha. First Shraddha, and Shraddha is based on Sharanagati. And Sharanagati is characterized in 6 ways. 6 symptoms of Sharanagati. The first of which is to accept only those things which are favorable for the cultivation of Uttama Bhakti. Uttama Bhakti means Anyabhilasita Shunyam Anukulena Krishnanushilanam. That is Uttama Bhakti. So one has to be interested in, Krishna Bhakti Koile Sarva Karma Krita Hoy, means that you have to be interested not in Mishra Bhakti. It doesn't say Mishra Bhakti Koile Sarva Karma Krita Hoy. It says Krishna Bhakti. Not Karma Mishra Bhakti, Gyan Mishra Bhakti, Yoga Mishra Bhakti, or any of these things. Or Vikarma Mishra Bhakti. It doesn't mean these things. It means Shuddha Bhakti. Krishna Shuddha Bhakti Koiles Sarva Karma Krita Hoy. Simply give up all other Anyabhilasita Shunyam and do this one thing. Anukulena Krishnanushilanam. Which is in pursuit of the prema, the principle of prema. What is prema? Krishna Indriya Priti Ichcha, to have the desire to satisfy the senses of Krishna. Without any expectation, without any consideration of my own happiness and distress in the matter of pursuing that principle. Mother Yashoda was prepared. That's following in the footsteps of the Brajbasis. Mother Yashoda was prepared to give up her life millions of times for the satisfaction of even one hair on the head of Krishna. So that is Shraddhavan. The preparedness to accept those things which are favorable for the cultivation of Uttama Bhakti, not for the cultivation of some other kind of Bhakti, and to reject those things which are unfavorable for the cultivation of Uttama Bhakti. Anukulena Krishnanushilanam is the Sarup of Uttama Bhakti. Means exclusively for the satisfaction of Krishna. That I'm doing this not for any other purpose than the satisfaction of Krishna. Come hell or high water, it doesn't matter. If Krishna gives me some Mahaprasad, then Hari Hari Bol. And if Krishna, doesn't give me any Mahaprasad and, gives me some, some school of hard knocks or something, pinches me, then Hari Hari Bol. If Krishna embraces me, crushes me by his embrace, then Hari Hari Bol. Krishna leaves me broken-hearted, by not appearing before me, then Hari Hari Bol. Whatever it may be, practicing that principle of unalloyed devotion, which is the only thing that satisfies Krishna. Does Krishna have to be satisfied with your Mishra Bhakti? You see this point? So the interest, the recognition of the need to surrender to the principles of Uttama Bhakti means knowing that Krishna will always protect me, to be completely dependent on Krishna's mercy, not that I'm going to make some other extraneous arrangements to somehow or other, gratify my senses, using the holy name, as if the holy name's some peanuts to sell on the street, to get your little paisa so you can, put food on the table and give peace a chance, kind of stupidity.